is desk yoga for energy. These are the quick little breaks we give ourselves during the day that will really give us energy and make us feel better. And what I want to do is put in the chat for when people find this later. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, I know people know about our And Life app, which is kind of all the time, but we have something absolutely incredible that we really only offer to corporations, or we used to, corporations and big benefits platforms and that kind of a thing. And it is called the Connect Video Library. And it is basically our workday well-being solution. On that Connect Video Library, you can find things you can't find on the And Life app. They are 2-minute desk workouts, things that give you instant energy and really make it very hard for you not to show up for yourself. There are little guided movement series designed to release stress and to activate your positive brain centers. There are snack suggestions, things that are really quick recipes. There are life strategies that are, it's just got so much, and there's pain relief. How do you fix your back when it's hurting sitting at your desk? How do you quick energize yourself? How do you fix your hurting shoulders or your knees? Stuff that people ask me all the time, things that distract you. So really it's, to prevent you from being distracted, sluggish, tired, and to fight just focus issues we have, or just, it's not that people are lacking in motivation. They kind of just sometimes get stuck. So it helps everybody get unstuck. So I'm going to just make sure everybody knows to go to andlife.com, check out the Connect Video Library. And that is where you are going to find what you're looking for here. And I'll just pin that there. Hopefully I can pin it. I think it'll stay. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's get to this workout. Okay, I'm organized now. All right, let's do this. So here's an example of what honestly I might do to help myself during the day when I'm feeling a little like it's that the weight of the world is closing in, or it's just pressure. It's not that anything's wrong. It's just that you might just start to feel your energy sapping, or you might start to feel like you're doing too many little things at once and not able to focus and get one thing done. So just by feeling our own physical power, by focusing on our body and being very present in the moment with our body, we can achieve the same thing mentally. You will have that same mental outcome that you have with your body just by giving this some focus. So let's start here at our desk. All we're going to do is a little desk down dog. So we're going to take our hips back, and just gently find your place in this right now. So if your back has been hurting, this might really help. Just immediately pull your abs in deep, and then just drive your heels into the floor and stand up tall. So I call this desk down dog. If you did class last week, this was part of just that sort of energizing stretch series. This is inhale and exhale. That's 3. We're going to do 10. Inhale and exhale. So it's a great way to warm up. And the reason we separate the arms and we drop our chest through is because it releases in the front of the body. It releases in the chest, which does 2 things. One, it energizes us. Anytime we open the front of our body, that's energy. Anytime we close, that's sleepy. And just energetically, your body understands that. And then also it releases neck tension. Neck tension is caused by tight pectoral muscles most often, which pull us out of alignment. And you can see as this gets tight, the chin goes up, the back of the neck gets long. And that's where the problems come. Let's take a chair pose. So drop down into a chair pose, hold right here. Again, we did this last week, but we're going to do a different version. So if you can, just shift your weight to one side, back to center, shift to the other side, back to center. Take your feet a little wider, shift to one side, back to center, shift to the other side, back to center. Take those feet a little wider. Here we go, shift to one side. So you feel your heart rate coming up, and it's because we're holding this low position. The legs are demanding a lot of oxygen right now, but also because the arms are up overhead. Ready? We're going to release this down, up, take the arms out and around. Inhale, exhale. Good. I want you to focus on your shoulder blades, sliding down your back. Inhale, exhale. Every time you pull the arms down, I want you to feel the shoulder blades sliding down the back and creating space in the neck. Let these knees go open wide a little bit. It's kind of a cross between a squat and a plie, right? Inhale and exhale, and one more, inhale and exhale and rest. Excellent. Stand, hold on to your desk if you're at your counter, whatever you're doing here. I'm going to lower, this is my standing desk, I'm going to lower it a little bit more. Okay, here we go. So we're going to take what's called a high lunge back. So take a leg straight back, and it kind of looks like this. So we're not in a lunge, we're right here, and what we're doing is stretching out this hip flexor in the front that gets so tight from sitting, and come back up. You can either bring a knee up to a balance or just touch your toe to the floor, whatever you prefer. Let's go inhale and exhale. Now you're stepping way back so that this knee stays in line with about the center of your foot. It's a 90-degree angle right here. Should be, even if you have a knee issue, this should not be a problem. You're stepping back, you're catching yourself, and you're only dropping as deep as feels comfortable for you. Slow, slow. Let's go 4 more wherever we're at. If you want to try to balance, that's great. Inhale, exhale, 3, balance moves, calming effect on the mind. As long as you have a sense of humor about it. 2 more, 1 more, here's that sense of humor time. Hold this balance. Put your foot right against the leg. Think about energetically pressing your foot into your leg, and your leg into your foot will generate energy in that spot. You feel it building, you feel these muscles activating. Pull that energy up, allow it to come up through your spine, out through the crown of the head, reach up. Shoulder blades are still sliding down the back. We still have this space. Then lower your foot. Here we go, other side. Step back, inhale and exhale. So whatever feels good to you here, it's relatively straight leg, allowing that hip flexor to release. Inhale and exhale, either just touching the toe and being tall or coming to a balance. Good. I want you to feel like you're pushing the floor away with your heel. That's going to activate what's called the posterior chain on the right side. That's your glute, your hamstring, the postural muscles in your back. These are the things that just kind of get tight and move during the course of your day as you sit at your desk. And so by being able to activate them right now, we are going to increase energy flow, create release, and get rid of any tension you have. Okay, we're holding that balance again. Breathe. 1 more breath. So we're pressing the legs into each other. If you're a calf, if you're at the floor, wherever you're at with this, 1 more. Ready? Shoot the energy up. And then exhale. Ready? Step that foot back and hold right here. Turn your back foot out and just hold. So be wherever you can be that the shoulder is down. Don't let that elbow hike up, and just hold this position for a moment and breathe. If you can, release this. 1 arm forward. So this knee is pushing back towards your desk. Your hips are pressing forward. You feel that opening. Your energy is going down the side of your foot. We're holding. Gaze out over your center finger. Breathe. Good. When you're ready, take your hand down to your knee or hold onto your desk, whatever you can do here, whatever feels best to you. We're going to open. So it's going to be inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. I'm going to check that nobody's sitting here waiting to come in. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 2 more. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. And last one. Inhale, hold here. Take this hand behind your back and just hold. Now, if you can, take your elbow to your knee. Now, try to press your hand into your back to help you open the shoulder more. If this is too much for you, grab your desk chair, grab your desk, just stay right here, that's fine. If you can, I know this is getting tired, that's kind of the point, just grab your leg, take your arm up, so I have my ankle here, and just pull the leg straight. You're gonna feel a really big stretch. See if you feel stable there. Now, reach your hand to the ceiling to stand up. We're gonna switch the other side. So, starting right here, we're going to go into our warrior pose. The back foot is turned out. The energy is down through that foot. I have a 90-degree angle In the front knee, I'm holding onto my desk. So I'll just kind of be this way for a second so you can see a little better. Good. Relaxing on that desk, nice and easy. Excellent. And we'll take the arms out and see if you can balance here. So gazing over that middle finger, the shoulders are down, the shoulder blades sliding down the back, the abs are deep. This knee is pushing back towards your desk. Your hips are pressing forward. We're creating space. Breathe. Good. From here, hand on the desk, we're going to do that opener. So nice and easy. Inhale, exhale. So here's your inhale, create space and fill it with air and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. We have two more. Inhale and exhale, and one more. Inhale. Take your hand behind your back. Press your hand into your back and help drive the shoulder and the chest open, right? So if you want, you can have that hand down on your thigh, that elbow down on your knee. If not, hang on your desk. Stay right here. And now if you can, hand to your leg, come to a triangle, straighten it out, reach up, and then pull yourself up. Okay, so you'll be right about here right now. From here, energize. So this is called a plie. This is goddess pose from yoga. We drop down. The goal is to press the knees open. What we're doing is we're creating energy. This gets so tight sitting. And so we're going to create some energy by activating these gluteal muscles, by pressing the knees back. You're going to shift your weight to the side and come around. So it's a little circle. Just come around, just shift. Now, if you can get the leg straight, turn your toes forward. If you can get the leg straight as you're pulling it, it's not bothering your knees, that's fine. You're going to feel a big release in the inner thigh. Let's go the other way. Inhale, exhale, almost there. Inhale, exhale. Let's go two more. Exhale. Let's go one more. Exhale, rest. Last thing here is going to be an airplane. So taking your hands, allowing them to come wide on your desk. And then we're going to stand tall, simple. Inhale and exhale. So the feet are wide. We're kind of coming out like this, sort of like the desk down dog, but it's more of an exercise. This is an airplane. It's going to be inhale and exhale. So the knees, keep them just slightly bent so we don't cause any strain. But what we're working here is we're stretching out those hamstrings. They get so tight during the day, and we are using the glutes and the postural muscles in the lower back. We're going to activate this, and that will relieve back pain. So often people want to stretch to relieve back pain, but really the best way to go at it is from a little bit of activity, and especially isometric moves to help with that. Those are moves where you just hold. So maybe you would just hold a swan on the floor or something, and I can talk about that at a different time. You could message me in the And Life forum, and we could definitely talk about isometric exercises to help with back pain if people have that. Okay, here we go. Last thing, one more balance challenge. You're going to rotate a knee open. We're going to do a modified tree. So this time, your foot is up against the back of your calf. This leg is straight. Now the leg of the foot that's lifted, is that hip is going to want to hike. Pull it down. So make sure your waist sides are even. That's the space between your bottom rib and the top of your hip. Try to make sure that's even on both sides. Whenever we lift a leg, that side is going to want to hike. So your goal is to keep it here. Keep your abs in. If you're holding on your desk this whole time, that's totally fine. If not, you're here. So again, the front leg is pushing back. The back leg is pushing forward. And breathe. Good. So this is a moment to look inward. This is a moment to focus. We are generating a ton of energy and we are not dispelling it. So you feel that energy sort of circling from palm to palm. Imagine it going through your chest, down one arm, out through the other arm. And the same thing with the legs, that energy pressing in it and going up. So all this energy swirling in your body up. Switch. Go ahead, press one foot into your calf into your foot. Take your hands to here, find your place. Allow yourself to wobble. That is part of it. Balance is actually the hardest activity in all of exercise. It is the most muscle contractions. They're just tiny. It's a constant renegotiation of the length of all of your muscles to achieve this balance. So imagine it really does mirror life, where you're constantly negotiating, right? So if we can find calm in this moment and be accepting that balance is not stillness, balance is actually a ton of micro movement all the time. And if we can ask our mind to be calm and accepting during this physical moment of a lot of micro movement, then we can have that translate to our daily lives. Relax. We can have grace in our daily lives the same way we have with ourselves when we're just trying to do a challenging physical posture. Okay, last thing. Just reach your right arm up, and I just want you to feel like your wrist is being pulled by the universe. Up, 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 and we're creating the space. Take a deep breath. And we are stretching the body and the waist side using our lungs. We're stretching from the inside out, and exhale, release. Good. Other side. So go ahead and just feel yourself being pulled. Inhale, stretching the body from the inside out. And then exhale, release. Drop your head. And last thing, we're going to go ahead, and you could sit down for this if you need to, or else you can do it from a stand. Drop your head. We're just going to roll down. Knees are soft, and let yourself hang. Abs are deep. You don't let them go. Take your hands to your elbows, and let's just relax here. If you have back issues, this might be too much of a posture for you, and you might just want to hang over in your chair. Take a breath, exhale, release your hands. Let's roll up one vertebra at a time by pulling in your abdominals. And as you can, roll the shoulders back and down and release. Okay, you should feel fully released and enlivened and energized now. I hope everybody feels excellent. I hope if you like this, you'll go and check out the Connect video library on andlife.com. That is what will really help you throughout your day to kind of find ways to just tiny ways to release, to activate, to do whatever it is. There's in the moment stress relief techniques. And it's just a really phenomenal resource for, you know, when you feel like you're lacking in motivation or you feel like you don't have time. Guess what? You totally do. I make it very hard for you not to show up for yourself. So go check that out. Okay. So I will see you here next week. I forget what's on the lineup for next week. I might be cooking something. We'll find